Hey everyone, this is the fifth in the series of Advanced Beginner. First level of Advanced Beginner. I just want to talk to you a little bit about something. If I haven't already, I can't remember. I want to talk to you about a certain cool thing on your guitar. All right. Some people use it as a way to tune. I don't. But there's there's something about the fifth a fret on every string that will match the next string up, except for on one string. So let me just play my open E string on the fifth fret. That matches. That's because I can also play E on the fifth fret of the second string. Okay? And that's how I know that if I don't have a fret to go down here to make E flat, okay, I know I can make my E here and go down to here. There's my E flat. Okay, so fifth fret, second string to first string match. Those match. Okay, from the third string to the second string, this is the only exception. Fourth fret matches. And that's the note of B. So I can play B here on the open second string, or I can play it on the third string at the fourth fret. Same note. It's not quite matching because I didn't tune my guitar. Okay, now I'm going back to my fifth fret again. So on my, I want to play open G. Well, I can also play G on the fourth string, fifth fret. So if I want to play G flat and I'm on the third string, oh gosh, I can't flatten that. I can play G, but where do I go to drop down a fret? Oh, I just play my G here on my third string, fifth fret, and then I can make my G flat. Okay? And then I want to go, so I can play my G either open on the third string or fifth fret on the fourth string. Okay, now here is D. That's the fourth string open. Okay, D. I can also play D on the fifth string at the fifth fret. Those are both D. If I want to play D flat, I can't do it on this fourth string. I have to go to my fifth string and I have to drop it down here. Okay, and then if I want to, this is my A, open A, fifth string. I can also play open A on my sixth string at the fifth fret. If I want to play A flat, I can't do it here because there's nowhere to go. There's no more frets to drop down to. So I have to play here and drop it down to one fret. The same works for sharps, okay? So just so you know, all right? You can tune your guitar like this. Make sure they match. So fifth, well, let me start here. Okay, let me start first string, first and second string. They match. That's fourth fret. They don't quite match because I haven't tuned it. Fifth. So you can see that the notes tune my guitar, those would actually match. They're just a little bit off because I haven't tuned it. That's bad. I hate it when guitars are out of tune. So just so that you know that, okay? So sometimes you might be like, okay, if you're limited to playing a scale on one string, which you are right now, this opens your world up a little bit because you know I don't have to play E here. Where do I go for E flat? Where do I go? There's no other fret to go to. There's nothing. So I know, oh, I can also play E here. And if I want to play E flat, okay, if I want to play, we don't say E sharp, but which is also the same as F. So if you play E on your second string and then you sharpen it, guess what? You're playing F, E, F, G, okay? So music is interesting. It has exceptions like the English language, you know? Sometimes they're confusing, but just remember the principles. Just remember the principles, remember the patterns. Remember that notes can be played in various places on the fretboard. All right, there's only 7 notes. Well, there's actually more than that because you have sharps and flats for every single note. So you have your scale that can just be the major scale, but then you can play what they call the chromatic scale, which is all the sharps and flats in between. All right, it's all these together, okay? So you play E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, but you also play E. Sorry, look. I have to look because it's backwards and I'm looking through the paper. So I have to play E, and then I'm going to play F, and then I'm going to play G flat, and then G, and then B flat, and then B, and then D flat, and D, and so on. So if you're playing on a piano keyboard, which I don't have with me right now, you're going to be playing the white and the black notes all the way from C. Let's just say you're playing in C major. Every single white and black note all the way till you get back to C again, all right? Or whatever scale you're playing. Okay, that might be way too much information, but let's get to the fun stuff next. All right, that was the 5th. I'm gonna go to the 6th video in this series, and happy practicing. All right, excuse my high-tech stuff. Okay, bye.